Since 1968, Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs has been serving this area with a full line of automotive products, including oils, transmission fluids, antifreeze, filters, chemicals, parts, and supplies for all types of automobiles and trucks, with many brands to choose from. They sell to individuals or wholesale. Just visit the walk-in counter. Putnam Distributors, 1626 Peterson Drive off Highway 180 south of Shelby. Call 704-487-9395 or visit the website at putnamdistributors.com. Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs, offering quality automotive parts and supplies for over 50 years.
Built upon a solid foundation of cast iron and steel, the Kubota L Series is part of our under 100 horsepower tractor lineup rated #1 for reliability. They feature powerful Kubota diesel engines and easy operation. The durable Kubota L Series. Talk to your local Kubota dealer today to schedule a demo. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Your Kubota dealer is Parker Farm Service, located at 126 Bessie Drive on Oak Grove Road at the Highway 74 bypass in Kings Mountain.
There's one local hospice and palliative care provider that's not for profit, founded by people who live right here, dedicated to providing exceptional end-of-life care to everyone, regardless of the ability to pay. For more than 4 decades, we've improved the quality and dignity of life for both patients and their families. You've known us for our good work for years. Our name is now VIA Health Partners. VIA. Not all hospices are the same. You have a choice. Choose VIA.
Since 1968, Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs has been serving this area with a full line of automotive products, including oils, transmission fluids, antifreeze, filters, chemicals, parts, and supplies for all types of automobiles and trucks, with many brands to choose from. They sell to individuals or wholesale. Just visit the walk-in counter. Putnam Distributors, 1626 Peterson Drive off Highway 180 south of Shelby. Call 704-487-9395 or visit the website at Putnam Distributors.
For a minute.
Okay. It's a newer computer than the one you have. It's not 8 gig. I don't think that had anything to do with it. I was going to ask you what you thought, but
Yeah.
before. But it's saying stream is healthy. I got it says excellent right in my face, but it's just spinning. So it just makes no sense.
Yeah, and on the drop frames, we're down
I
to.
got you. I hear the band. It sounds good.
Yeah, through the cam there. Yeah.
Now it's spinning again. Camera looks good.
Yeah.
I'm at a loss, Kevin, because the only thing that's weird is like on the bottom of the OBS, you see those drop frames, and next to it is your like health of the internet,
Yeah.
and we'll get as high as 2.5.
That's not reading. That's not reading a Wi-Fi signal or something, is it? Instead of.
No, I think it's hardwired, but it says
Okay.
that it goes as high as 2.5 meg upload, and then it'll go all the way down to like 400. And normally it's consistent whenever we're doing a broadcast, man. The fact that it's jumping around like that is really odd.
The only thing we could try is the other internet port, Kevin. Would that mess things up if we
I'm already in it.
Oh, you're already in it? Never mind. Trent already did it.
Well, play commercials right now. I'd rather see that than if because Dad's down there just putting it on when he thinks it's running and stuff. So just keep commercials going until I hear them good.
Okay. All right. Going back to commercials.
Cherryville to help guide you through the arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that will celebrate the unique life being honored. Find out more by visiting their website at StameyTyskerFuneral.com, located at 846 West Stagecoach Trail in Fallston, and StameyCherryvilleFuneralHome.com, located at 405 North Dixie Street in Cherryville.
The new climate-controlled storage units are ready at Bradley's on West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. They're all sizes and are now available. And listen to this. New tenants' first month's rent is free. That's right, free. You have 24/7 access with a secured entrance. For more information, call 704-484-2077 and ask about the new climate-controlled units. And also see them for your travel baseball and travel softball team needs. Bradley's, 2522 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at bradleysinc.com. Like them on Facebook, too. DeRisi Power Sports is your go-to for ATV and UTV parts, service, and accessories. And DeRisi is nationally recognized for building race engines and suspensions. They also perform race bike builds. Stop in today and see Santo and Heather DeRisi. These people know what they're doing, and they're located at 4225 Boston Road, Highway 18 in Shelby. Or find them online at DeRisiRacing.com. Or give them a call at 704-538-3512. Oliver's Hardware in Garden Center is not just a hardware store, but a real general store carrying items like feed and seed, hay, pine needles, and straw. Also case knives, Grove Life belts, and just in, Oliver's now has turtle boxes, the ultimate outdoor speaker built just for you. Rugged, waterproof, premium audio with an all-day battery, and they're portable. Check them out today at Oliver's, plus many more items not found in your typical hardware store. They've got it all at Oliver's Hardware, 3712 Fallston Road, or online at olivershardware.com. Oliver's Hardware, supporting the Burns Bulldogs and wishing them good luck this season. On the Go Quick Lube in Fallston is not just oil changes, they have tires for all cars with names like GT Radio, Hankook, and Toyo, plus interstate batteries and wiper blades. Of course they do oil changes, featuring Castrol, Motorcraft, and Rotella diesel oil, and they carry diesel truck fuel filters. Plus, they're an official North Carolina inspection station. For quick service with competitive pricing and professional technicians, head over to On The Go Quick Lube today. 3716 Fallston Road, Highway 18 north of Shelby, and go Burns Bulldogs.
The Suzuki King Quad 100% ATV sale is underway at Full Throttle Power Sports in Lowell. Get 0% financing for 36 months or up to $1,000 in customer cash. And check out the line of Kawasaki bikes. Save up to $2,000 on select models. Select a Honda ATV and get up to $300 in free accessories. Plus, don't miss the Yamaha Wave Runner Best of Show Sales event. Come in for the details at Full Throttle Power Sports, 101 Indian Walk in Lowell. Online at ncfullthrottle.com.
All right, we're having some technical difficulties, and there is a computer on the way, so we do apologize for those difficulties. Seems to be some kind of malfunction with the computer, so therefore our signal is not that great. We do apologize. Kevin is on his way with another computer, so we're going to try to get that fixed for you right away. It's Tom Sinifani and Matt Royster bringing you the Bill Schubert Heating and Air pregame show. Let's just jump to it. We need a Hojo player, Hojo Power Sports player to watch, and that's brought to you by Hojo Power Sports. So Matt, who do you have tonight?
Let's go Graham Worley. We saw him last week
Hello?
catch a few balls by Marsh McGowan. Saw him break a lone catch. I think he had 3 catches for 80 yards. So expect another big game out of him. I think we're going to try to open up the passing game a little bit more tonight. So Graham Worley's my player to watch tonight.
Okay, so you just want me to call in?
And we got captains out.
Did you know Cleveland Lumber Company has a...
Hello? Just hold on one second. Just hold on one second. Hello? You got me? I think we're on the air. This is Tom Sinifani and Matt Royster bringing you the Burns game. We're not able to get you on YouTube just yet, so we're just going to bring you a broadcast over the telephone for right now until another computer gets here. Opening coin toss, and Matt, you were telling a player to watch just a second ago. And who did you have for your player to watch?
I went with Graham Worley. Like I said, caught 3 passes for 80 yards last week. Opened up the playbook a little bit. Marsh McGowan got a little bit more comfortable. Got some passes out. Had a few good passes to Surratt. I think that's going to be key tonight as McGowan progresses. I think Graham Worley's going to have a big game tonight.
All right, so that's our player to watch. Once again, brought to you by Hojo Power Sports of Shelby. Again, we apologize. We do not have the broadcast as of yet. We're trying to get that fixed. Kevin's on his way with a computer. So those of you who may have caught bits and pieces of the Bill Schubert Heating and Air pregame show. And as always, Birds Football brought to you by West End Sales. Not sure who won the toss. Burns will receive. So we'll come back with the Jim J's Pizza Factory kickoff. Calvin, let's do a 1-minute break. And we'll be back in 1 minute with the Jim J's Pizza Factory kickoff. You're listening to Burns Football, brought to you by West End Sales.
Get ready to celebrate 100 years of tradition.
Are we on the radio?
I think.
Parker Family Feed in Bellwood. At the Austin, your flight food. You're going here, honey. And Parker Family Feed in London. And yes, it's hay season. Come get your hay twine and hay wrap. Plus, they have all of your pesticides and insecticides and your weed control products. And of course, pet and livestock food. Parker Family Feed. 121 Carpenter Fruit Church Road in Bellwood. Open 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. 8 to 12:30 on Saturday. Like them on Facebook too.
You're back. You're listening to Burns and Alexander Central. Sorry, we're having some technical difficulties. People are going to have a hard time hearing us for a little bit. We're going to do the best we can. Kevin's on his way and try to get our broadcast squared away. So if you're joining us on the radio on 101.5, Burns is going to receive the opening kickoff. Alexander Central to kick off. So we're about to get underway here on a Thursday night, Matt.
Yeah, can't wait to get football Thursday night started here at Burns.
All right, so here come the Bulldogs out onto the field. They're dressed in their blue uniforms, white and gold trim with their blue helmets. Alexander Central in dark blue pants, white jerseys, blue numbers, and gold helmets. As we were trying to tell you on the pregame show, we've had a couple of games in recent years, 2017, 2018. Alexander Central took home victories. 2023, Burns with the victory. All-time series 5-4, led by Burns. So Alexander Central trying to tie the all-time series up. We got number, looks like 17, and that'll be Corey Mays doing the kicking and the punting for the Cougars.
Got Graham Warlick and Eli Goodson back deep for Burns. Got Max Davis, Surratt, and Evan Donaldson is up man.
So Mays set to kick it away over on the right hash. So Jam J's Pizza Factory kickoff almost. We're waiting. We've been waiting for a while for this.
6119.
Yes. All right, we're back. Burns leads 6-0 on your Mr. Sparky scoreboard. Alexander Central takes over on their own 30-yard line.
Hey, Calvin, Matthew here.
Yeah. All right, hey, Calvin, I've got the stream up and the stream's working. Have you got me in there?
Alexander Central ball, 4 minutes, 18 seconds left
Do you want me to hang up the phone?
in the first quarter.
Okay.
6-0 Burns.
All right, hang up the phone. All right, sorry, we were on the phone for a while, but it seems like we've got everything straightened out now. Tom Cinefani, Matt Royster with you, and Alexander Central first down, big stick there. Not much doing. I'll have to get caught up on the stats later, so sorry, they won't have running totals there. But it will be 2nd down and 8 for the Cougars after that play didn't really do anything.
Yeah, that's 25 penalty. Tried to take it up the middle, hit hard there by Max Davis. So bring up 2nd and about, they might have given 2 yards, 2nd and 8 on the play, or on the next play here. So
it's been a struggle. The struggle has been real tonight. So sorry that we're a little bit behind. Sorry to everybody who's tried to get the broadcast. So it's going to be, I know that's the kid with the hyphenated name. That's going to be Sawyer Chapman. Sawyer Chapman Mays.
Chapman Mays, yeah.
They gave him a
Tackle
yard.
brought down Xavier Wilson there for Burns. Minimal gain on the play. Might have got him one. Be 3rd and about 6 to go.
So it's just an unusual drive for the Bulldogs, as they got maybe. He gave him a pretty good gain there. Gave him 3. So it's just an unusual drive where they had some penalties and then another long play wiped out by a penalty. They've had 3-4 long plays wiped out be by penalties or a fumble. But still, they lead 6-0 here in the first quarter. Queen back. He's got time. Now he's flushed out by McGowan. He's running for his life. Through a little hole, falls down. Short of the first down, up to about the 39-yard line. Let's see what they do.
Yes, Queen, the quarterback, kept it for a pretty good size gain. Was chasing the play by Rue, so I thought he was going to get to him. Marshall McGowan was in the backfield as well.
So I'm going to give him 4 there. 4th down and 2 and 38-yard line. And if you're the Cougars, you haven't really stopped Burns. Burns has stopped themselves on one drive and then long play after long play, so they're forced to go for it here on 4th and 2. So Burns goes with 4. Four-man defensive front. Now they're creeping some more guys up on the line of scrimmage. Man goes in motion for Alexander Central, and it's going to be a toss play, and that's going to work. It's going to be a first down and more, about a 7-yard gain and a Falston Pharmacy first down.
Yeah, toss left, short side of the field.
Was that
Move the
5?
chains. I think that was,
that was
5 for Alexander Central. Up to about the 45.
So 5 is Whitaker, who had the 200-plus yard game last week. First down and 10. Ball right at the 45-yard line. Again, sorry we had some difficulties with our computer, but we've got everything, I think, squared away and ready to go. So it is first down and 10. And, okay, Morris just got your text. I'll get that. And this time, nowhere to go, and he goes down for about a 1-yard loss.
Marshall McGowan hit him in the backfield, and they might give him, forward progress, just a 1-yard loss on the play.
Was that 22 or 5?
That was Marshall McGowan, I believe.
No, on the
their carry. That was 5, Whitaker.
Okay.
Yep.
So Whitaker loses a yard, and it'll be second down and 11. It's just knifing through there. It looked like Marshall McGowan must have just got off his block very quickly and was into the backfield. So, again, 4 down linemen for Burns. They've got Marshall standing up back there, don't they? Let's see. I'm trying to – it's still hard to see.
He checked out this play.
Okay, he's checked out. So, little confusion in the backfield, but loose is an Alexander Central ball carrier, number 4, and that's Howell. And he's got about 9. It'll be third down and short. Now, they're going to move the chains, I think. I think they're going to give him – let's see what they give him. They give him 9.
It's going to be just about a half-yard short there. Good job, Max Davis, for that open field tackle to prevent that first down. But short 3rd and 1 on the play, closing seconds here on this first quarter.
Yeah, it looked like there was some confusion in the backfield, and Queen looked a little bit confused on who to give the ball to. But
it almost looked like a busted play. You're right.
So third down and half a yard.
See if they go right up the middle here.
I think they're going to go to the right side. No, they do. Okay, and Queen just lowers his head and gets a big gain.
Yeah,
fights off a tackle and going to give him 7.
Yeah, QB keeper inside the Bulldog, about 38-yard line. Closing seconds, 15 seconds left in this first quarter.
So a couple of first downs. I'm not sure if they will run another play. I don't think they will. So we'll go ahead and call it a first quarter. 6-0 Burns on your Wright's Jewelry scoreboard. We'll be right back.
Online at SRM on Facebook, too. They are the home of the satisfied customer.
Say goodbye to those hot, sticky days in the scorching sun. James River back to cool special on select John Deere cab tractors. Experience ultimate comfort in a roomy, air-conditioned 3R, 4R, 5E3 Series cab tractor. Plus, save a cool $5,000 off MSRP on top 0% for 60-month financing. Comfort has never been so affordable. Visit JamesRiverEquipment.com for more.
Make this the continues at Marburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Shelby. Now get $50 power bonus cash allowance on the new 2023 Dodge Challenger RT and get a $4,250 total bonus cash.
All right, we're back. It is first down and 10 for the Cougars from the Burns 38-yard line, and there's a penalty marker down, and let's see if they call it. I think it's against Burns.
I think Burns' man just jumped off sides. McGowan checking back into the game here.
Yeah.
5-yard penalty should be about first and
5.
Yep.
So 5-yard penalty, and Burns up to, like by my count, we had some problems there, wasn't getting everything down, but up to 40 yards in penalties by my count. Again, 4 down linemen for Burns. And right up the middle, and I tell you what, he must have faked it. I thought 22. I thought that was Chapman Mays with the ball. Not sure who the ball carrier was. Let's see, who had it? 5? I think he had it for about 3 yards, and it'll be second down and 2.
I think that was Whitaker. You're right. Brought down by Max Davis for Burns. So 2nd and 2 here on the field.
So Alexander Central has been able to move the ball on the ground pretty effectively on this drive. They've got 2 first downs and threatening to get a third here, and they're inside the Burns 30 as again Burns jumps offside. And that's going to be another penalty. Let's see. Yep, they are, and that's going to be another Falston Pharmacy first down for the Cougars.
So the penalties affecting both teams so far in this game. First down, I bring it up to the Bulldog 25-yard line.
Okay, so let's see. I don't know why it's saying that. I think I've got everything plugged up. I think I do. Should be. Hopefully you can hear me now. And let's see. Okay, Matt sounds fine. All right, so go ahead and.
We'll draw right there. That's Whitaker. Cut it up towards the middle for probably about 2 or 3 yards there. Should be about 2nd and about 5 on the field for Alexander Central. 10 minutes, 45 seconds left in this first half on the Wright's Jewelry scoreboard.
Okay. Wonder if you can hear me now. Mine seems to be hitting on the audio capture when I talk. So maybe it started working now. I've got everything, I think, ready to go. I think I do. So we'll see what happens here. See if you can hear me now, Queen. A little misdirection there. Nice play. 82 on the carry, looks like, for a first down.
Yeah, that's 82. That's Millsaps. I think we might have another penalty flag, Tom.
Let's see. It's been a
lot of laundry on the field. This one's against Alexander Central. Looks like maybe a pre-snap penalty of some sort. Let's see what the call on field is.
Hello? I'm not sure why. I mean, when I talk into it, it's hitting on the mixer.
So that
is my red light on? Yeah, it's on. Red light's on. It's on 9 o'clock. Mine is. Oh. Okay. Okay, let me see something, Matt. Keep talking, Matt.
Pass downfield.
Okay. All right, that's his.
Pass downfield by Queens.
Okay, we'll go to a commercial. Okay, we're going to go to commercial. We'll be right back.
Say goodbye to those hot, sticky days in the scorching sun. James River delivers the Back to Cool special on select John Deere cab tractors. Experience air-conditioned 3R, 4R, 3-cylinder series cab tractor. Plus, save a cool $5,000 off MSRP on top of 0% for 60 months. Comfort never been so affordable. Visit JamesRiverEquipment.com/cool for more.
James River Equipment Company, Highway 180 North in Shelby. Hopefully you haven't received a letter. But if you have, or if you do, come talk with Noah K at number Book Tax Service. Noah is an enrolled agent who can for the Internal Revenue Service. They can help you with your tax planning, advice, and help navigate complicated tax rules. No matter your problem, they can help at Numbers Bookkeeping and Income Tax Service, 707 South Lafayette Street in Shelby. Call 744-48. Numbers of Shelby. There.
action camera, and Burns has got the ball. I'm sorry we had to step away for some more technical difficulties, and must have been a turnover, Matt.
So last drive, Max Davis, big sack, about a 20-yard loss on the play. Alexander Central punts.
Okay, so they
first possession, little pop pass here to Graham Warlick, took it right side for about a 7-yard gain.
Okay.
That's what we'll pick up.
Okay, so it is 2nd down and 3, and I'm just not going to worry about. I'm just going to try to keep the drive stats for now. So this drive started on the Burns 10, and with about 9:30 to go, and so it's 2nd down and 7, and McGowan in the shotgun, claps the hands, going to try the right side. I think that's Goodson picking his way, bounces off a tackler, but he'll be stacked up, and no real gain. It'll be 3rd down and short, however.
Yeah, hard gain there by Goodson. Like I say, took it to the short side of the field. And they're going to move the chains on that 1st down.
Wow.
Yeah, generous spot there.
I didn't think he got it.
His forward progress might have got him a little bit more than we thought. But, yeah, good job there, Eli Goodson.
So Goodson with a 3-yard carry. They're going to give him credit for 3. It looked like he was stacked up behind the 20. But ball moved out to the 21. We'll take it 1st down and 10. Just joining us, Wright's Jewelry scoreboard, 6-0. Sorry we missed that sack by Max Davis. Just had a little bit of an issue tonight. Double wide receivers right, one to the left, and it's going to be Wilson, cuts it up, makes a man miss, falls forward, maybe 4, Matt.
Yeah, dances around right side for a minimal gain. You just got to think that Wilson, Goodson, these guys, Graham Warlick, at any moment they're just going to break one free. We've seen a couple times tonight they got called back. Well, just a matter of time before we hit it again, I feel like.
They definitely have the speed advantage, as we've seen Warlick run loose, Surratt on the touchdown, and then it was Wilson on the other one, right? Yeah, Wilson on the other one. Mm-hmm. So definitely the Alexander Central having a hard time with the speed of the skilled players at Burns. So 2nd down and 6. And they're going to shift over. Extra tight end to the right with an H-back over there to the right up on the line of scrimmage, and that's where they run, and Wilson cuts it back. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard, sets up 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, ball's up to about the 27, 28-yard line.
So they do give them a couple. I guess my eyes aren't real good tonight. They're always giving them more than I think. So it's up to the 27-yard line. Burns needs to take it to the 31. If you're just joining us, right, your scoreboard, 6-0 Burns, and you're listening to Burns Football, brought to you by West End Sales. So sorry for the technical difficulties, and I know Mike Goss was down there telling me that he couldn't get the TV to work. Mike, don't hit the TV. That's our end. Marshall McGowan back over the middle, caught, and splits a couple of defenders, and Warlick all the way to the 49-yard line, and that's a Falston Pharmacy 1st down.
Low inside slant across the middle, Graham Warlick. That's my player to watch right there. Big-time gain, so up close to midfield.
I'm not sure how many. Get 27 to the 48.
Good little passing catch there for Burns.
Give him 21 yards. Yeah, that's the one that Marshall McGowan's had the most success for. Mm-hmm. Success with last week is those little slants.
Yeah, that's that same play that Graham and Kenyon both went for deep passes last game.
Yeah, last week they had 2 of over 70 yards off that very same play. Double wide receivers left. And McGowan in the shotgun and pulls it out. Surratt's got it. 50-yard line, still on his feet, dancing. There he goes, 40, 35, 30. Makes a man miss, 25. Still making man miss, still on his feet to the 20. He's to the 15, finally drugged down around the 10-yard line. That's another Falston Pharmacy. 1st down, another big play. Give him 42 yards.
What a big play. Kenyon Surratt, Marshall McGowan gets him over right side, looking just like his older brother, Kamari Surratt, from last year. Big gain inside the red zone.
And they're going to mark it back to the 12, so that's going to be a 40-yard. But the 3rd, Falston Pharmacy 1st down. And Burns has got the pass game working tonight. We've seen that progress, and talking to the coaches and getting Marshall McGowan acclimated to that quarterback position. Over the last couple weeks, we've seen it get better with every week. Double wide receivers right. And on the hip of McGowan, I think, is Wilson. Can't tell. No, it's Davis. Davis will take it left side. Alexander stretches it out, but still Davis falls forward. Got about a nice gain. Give him maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah, took it left. Good job. Almost got around that corner there, but good job, Max Davis. And as you said about Marsh McGowan, he's getting better each rep he's getting. He's gaining more experience. He hasn't played quarterback in a long time, so he's getting valuable experience and is getting better each week.
So second down, they can get a first down around the 2-yard line. So still second down and 5 from the 7-yard line. Once again, if you just joined us, 5:16 left to go, second quarter. Seems to be going by fast, but it hasn't. We've just been working really hard to try to get it to work. And finally we do, and McGowan throws it out in the flat. Wilson's going to be stopped way for a big loss as his helmet comes off, and he's throwing his hands up, but thrown behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a big loss all the way back to the 13-yard line.
Yeah, it's good recognition there for Alexander Central. Back to about the line of scrimmage, as you said. Big third down play.
And judging by the way that on-the-go quick lube extra point went a little while ago, I don't think they're going to try a field goal from here, Matt.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I'd say we're in 4-down territory right here for sure.
So there have been plenty, I don't think I did them enough credit, but there's been like 9 Putnam Distributors penalties. I actually think I got all those. Haven't had one here in a while, so hopefully it stays clean here. And it's going to be McGowan, pump fakes, and then throws it out in the flat. It's caught by Surratt, working his way. Can't go all the way across the field. He's going to lose 7 yards. That was a mistake by Surratt, and it's all the way back to the 20, and it's 4th and goal.
Yeah, he threw it right, and he tried to cut back across the field, ended up losing several. Let's see what they do. I'm sure
they're going to go for it.
They're going to have to here, yeah. It's a little long for a field goal.
So unusual situation here where you have, it's not 4th and goal, it's 4th and 17, I should say. You could get a first down around the 2 or 3 yard line. But I just tell you that the last 2 plays, disastrous for the Bulldogs.
Let's see if McGowan puts it back in the air.
Play clock, they're going to have to call a timeout, Matt. They're going to have to call a timeout. Yeah, that's what they're going to do. So we're going to take a timeout with them before we bring in this 4th and goal. We'll be right back.
Blow it away for good with the new Red Max EBZ 9000 blower with over 1,000 CFM from Hoja Power in Shelby. Now that means it's powerful. Hang on to your back down the hatches and blow it away. And now in stock, the new Ferris stand-on blowers. You don't even have to take a step. Make leaf pickup easy this year. Outdoor Power. 1 Street Shelby. South Lafayette Street. The Chevy Summer event at Marburger's Shelby. Hurry in now and get $150 total. You trade in a vehicle on a 2024 Chevrolet Silverado Cab LT. That's 10% low MSRP. And get low 9% your financing on 23 and 2020 Chevy models when you finance through GMC Finance. Cut out Burger Chevrolet. 200 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at harburgerchevy.net.
And field goal up and no good. A little bit short. So the on-the-go quick lube field goal, no good, and those 2 negative plays cost the Bulldogs points there, Matt.
Yeah, Arredondo just a hair short. He looks like looks like it was in line, but just a hair short. And the Bulldog defense will come back onto the field.
Well, I just want to remind everybody the Burns Showdown Rodeo next Saturday, September 14th. Gates will open at 5. Tickets are $20 at the gate. Cleveland County Fairgrounds benefits DECA and the FFA. Rain or shine, come and support Burns DECA and Burns FFA. First down and 10 after the Cougar defense holds on by causing us 2 negative plays and a missed field goal. Now we got double wide receivers left and right. Queen's in the gun. And he's going to throw it. And he throws a little out pattern, not much there. I mean, just threw it there in the flat and just was nothing there. So they get maybe a yard out of that.
Yeah, good job, Max Davis. I think they're
– I give him 3. Oh, look at that. I've been wrong. They're going to give him 3 yards on that.
I'm like you. I'm not sure about that spot.
I'm just telling you.
As you like to say, Christmas come early.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like the spots just seem to be – now, we all I'm getting used to this angle because, we used to be up higher and on the other side. So it's a little bit different. And it's second down and 7, and tries the right side. And Good little running play over there as he worked his way all the way up to the 35-yard line. Thought they had him stopped there for little to no gain, but he busted off a tackler and got about 4 or 5 more. Let's see where they mark it. All the way up. Looks like they're going to move the chains, and that's a Falston Pharmacy first down.
Yeah, a little counter play there. Looks like to the right side. I think it was Rowe.
Yeah,
Alexander Central.
It's always hard to it's hard to tell where the ball's going, man. Just down there. They're pretty good at disguising where the ball's going. I'm having a hard time keeping up with it. I know the defense is. So Queen under center again, and this time they're going to try the right side and through a crease, and there he goes, and he might bust it, dragged down from behind, but not before another big gain all the way to the 49-yard line. It's a 19-yard run and another first down.
That's Whitaker took it right this time, brought down by Wilson, moved the sticks.
So they have been effective with that run game. Now, they marked it all the way back.
Yeah, it looks like he said he stepped out way back.
Oh, okay. So not as big. Yeah, not as big as we thought it was. So more like a 10-yard run, but first down nonetheless. Queen goes up under center again. And it's going to be another sweep over there.
Oh, hit hard.
And then knocked backwards and going to lose maybe a yard there as Whitaker was met by, I couldn't tell, but
he run to the brick wall of Eli Goodson. Yeah. Man, he knocked him backwards, didn't he?
Yeah, let's see where they mark the football. Forward progress is going to put him up near the original line of scrimmage. So he's back up to the 42 and no gain. So nothing for Whitaker there, who has been, their star tailback, over 200 yards last week, and I think it was 3 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm, you're correct.
And Queen up under center again. And play action. He's going to keep it himself. And I think that was design quarterback run as he faked the handoff. And then he's thrown all the way back. And no penalty, I hope.
That's Devon Parrott. Yeah. Max Davis there as well. Cameron Russell in on the play too. So good job there to bring up third down.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to roll out and maybe try to, bootleg and look for somebody out there, but then he immediately tucked it and ran it. He got a yard, but it'll be third down and 9. As he was thrown back, did you see that? I mean, he was thrown back a good 4 or 5 yards. But no penalty, thank goodness. We've seen enough of those as time's running short. 53 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Queen in the shotgun. He'll have it. He's going to roll his left a little bit, let it go, and man is out there, but incomplete, and then almost intercepted as he overshot number 82.
That's Millsaps.
Yeah, Millsaps, a big tight end. I can remember him from last year being often targeted, but if you're Alexander Central, you didn't want to leave Burns with a lot of time, which is what they did there. If they get that first down, they might call a timeout, but incomplete pass doesn't really hurt them. Punt the football, and Burns is going to have very long field to go if they want to score before halftime.
It's fortunate the pass wasn't intercepted. Trevor Hunt was over there sitting on it. Almost come down with it.
But the thing was, Millsaps was open. He just overshot him a little bit.
Yeah. Graham Warlick back deep for Burns.
And snap back and punt away. And it's going to be a spiral.
Big punt.
And
wow.
Warlick's got it. He runs backwards to the 5, dancing around back up to the 10, and he'll be smothered at the 12. So with 29 seconds left to go, not sure if Devine will send one down the field or Neal, or not sure what he's going to do here. We'll find out shortly as Burns takes over. 29.5 seconds left to go in the first half. 6-0 on your Wright's Jewelry scoreboard.
Well, they got a long field to work with. I wouldn't be surprised to just see them take a knee here and take it into halftime, talk it over. Let's see what they do here.
Let's see. And Burns offense out there on the field. I know I've got another public service message from Wright's Jewelry if I can pull it up. So we're going to do that in just a second as we'll have the halftime show brought to you by Marburger Chevrolet. We'll have that coming up here shortly. That's a pretty fast-moving half, Matt. 50 minutes.
Considering we had all the penalties.
Yeah,
right.
I know. So McGowan has it, and they'll just run up the middle there through a little crease. I think it's Goodson or Wilson. Can't tell which one it is. Wilson. And he'll get about 5 yards, and let's see if Burns tries to run another play.
I think that's going to end it.
They're gonna step off the field, so we'll step off with them. Again, the Marburger Chevrolet halftime show coming up. Burns 6, Alexander Central nothing on your Wright's Jewelry scoreboard. You're listening to Burns Football, brought to you by West End Sales.
For over 60 years, Honda Motorcycles of Shelby has been serving this area, and they continue to do so today. Right now, you'll find a good inventory of dirt bikes, plus 150 and up to 450 models of on- and off-road bikes. See the new 2024 Honda Rebel, along with 4x4 ATVs and side-by-sides, including the Pioneer and the Talon, plus Gold Wings and Trikes. And don't forget about their parts and service department. That's Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, 4402 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at HondaMotorcyclesOfShelby.com. Get the fire you desire on your new backyard grill from Future Energy Company in Shelby. Grilling season is here. Come in and see the line of Napoleon grills. The new Freestyle with a 10-year warranty is only $4.99. And take a look at the Napoleon Prestige with a lifetime warranty. Check out the Big Green Egg and the Primo grills, and the Green Mountain Pellet Grill. And the Broilmaster 84XN Grill is now 40% off at Future Energy Company, 130 West Graham Street in Shelby. Online at futureenergyco.com. Like them on Facebook, too.
Help! He's back in town.
Yeah, I'm back in town, and this town is going down. It's me, Clint Eatswood, and I can't be stopped. I eat all the wood I see, and there's nothing you can do.
Someone call H&H Pest Control. They'll stop Clint Eatswood.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Stop Clint Eatswood before he destroys your home. Call H&H Pest Control and Waterproofing at 704-482-2847. Online at hhpci.com.
If you're thinking about purchasing a new mower, then plan a trip to Elliott Supply in Polkville. Elliott Supply has been family-owned and operated for over 50 years, and they're now one of the largest Skag dealerships. Their business philosophy is short and simple. Take care of the customer with name brands like Skag, Husqvarna, Echo, Steel, and more. Elliott Supply, 2301 West Stagecoach Trail in Polkville. Open Monday through Friday, 8 till 5, Saturday, 8 till noon. Online at ElliottSupplyInc.com.
If you're concerned about personal contact, then use the convenient drive-through window at the Falston Pharmacy in Falston. They'll take care of your prescriptions while you wait in the comfort of your car. Or you can come on in, shop around the store for all of your health items. That's the Falston Pharmacy, 5011 Falston Road, Highway 18 North in Falston. Online at falstonrx.com. Like them on Facebook, too.
Now on the field, you're seeing the band playing, and the band is brought to you by Wright's Jewelry right there in Falston, North Carolina. So that's our marching band. So I'm going to let you enjoy the marching band there for just a moment, and then we'll give you some stats. So let me see if I can get my mic out there so you can hear the Burns High School marching band.
You're walking right now. Preachers are watching you. I know it when I'm around the Oh, okay. Well, go on then.
hope you're able to enjoy the Burns High School Marching Band, again brought to you by Wright's Jewelry. Now, I wasn't able to get all the stats because of our technical difficulties, but our friends at Alexander Central have been very generous to us, and they provided the stats for us, so thank you to their crew, their radio crew. So, Matt, what have we got so far in the first half?
We'll go over individual stats. First of all, for Burns, Xavion Wilson, 6 carries, 65 yards, followed by Marshall McGowan, 3 carries, 14, and the lone touchdown of the half for Burns. Passing, Marshall McGowan, 7 for 8, 131 yards. Receiving, Kenyon Surratt, 3 catches, 88, followed by Graham Orlick, 2 for 27, Xavion Wilson, 2 for 16. Defense led by Max Davis with 7 total tackles and 1 sack. One of those is tackled for loss.
And if you're Burns, if you want, you have the long run and you fumble. You get down inside the red zone and you have 2 negative plays. So there's just some mistakes they've had to hurt themselves. They've missed a field goal. They've missed an extra point. Like we said, they've had 5 penalties. Some of their penalties have taken away big plays. So Burns just has to clean it up a little bit, and as you said earlier, it was a short week. You do lose 1 day of preparation, and of course, so have they. So it's not like you're the only one that lost that day of preparation. So, halftime adjustments, I think, just making sure we take care of the football. Alexander Central having a hard time dealing with Burns' speed. We've seen that speed of Warlick, the speed of Wilson, the speed of Surratt. Having a hard time containing in the open field. So if I'm Burns in the second half, I want to find any way I can to get my playmakers the ball in space and let them make something happen.
I expect to see, like I say, heavy dose, skill players, Xavion Wilson, Max Davis, Kenyon Surratt, Graham Orlick. I'm sure all those guys will get their touches. But let's tip our hat to this defense. A shutout so far here in this game, first half. That front line's doing a great job against this rushing attack of Alexander Central.
They've been able to move the ball and get some first downs, but as Alexander Central has done to Burns has done to them some timely negative plays. And like the Max Davis sack that we weren't able really to bring you because we were still kind of battling things and trying to get things straightened out. But the Davis sack ended a Alexander Central drive that had penetrated deep into Burns territory. So both defenses have been able to come up with negative plays and timely negative plays to end drives.
Yeah. So we haven't given up a big play either. I think the longest play might have been 20 yards or something. But great job. Keeping the guys in front, not letting them get to the second tier defense. And like I say, if our defense holds up second half, like I think they will, I think our offense is going to come alive a little bit more. Coach Devine and the staff will make some adjustments, address those penalties, and I think it's going to be a good second half here.
Yeah, I just want to remind all our listeners as well that Wright's Jewelry, there's less than a week to go until Effie, 1 day only, Tuesday, September 17th, 2024. Extended hours, they're open at 8:30 in the morning. They'll be open till 7 o'clock at night. So there's extended hours. Save 30% off stunning styles. Receive a free gift with a $500 purchase, and additional 10% off when you make a reservation. So get on down to Wright's Jewelry. Once again, that's September 17th. That's next Tuesday, a little bit less than a week away. So thank you to Wright's Jewelry for sponsoring the band, sponsoring the scoreboard, and having that sale down there on the 17th of September. So get down there and see Jennifer and get yourself a good deal down there at Wright's Jewelry. Here at 6-0 on your Wright's Jewelry scoreboard, we're going to take a break and go to a few commercials, come back, have the Jam Jay's Pizza Factory kickoff coming up in about 6-7 minutes, give or take. So we'll be back. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Burns Football, brought to you by West End Sale.
DeRisi Power Sports is your go-to at UTV parts, service, and accessories. And DeRisi is nationally recognized for building race engines and suspensions. They also perform race bike builds. Stop in today and see Santo and Heather DeRisi. These people know what they're doing, and they're located at 4225 Boston Road, Highway 18 in Shelby. Or find them online at DeRisiRacing.com. Or give them a call at 704-538-3512. Attention football fans, looking for a winning smile? Touchdown with Cornerstone Dental Associates. Locally owned and operated in Shelby, their highly trained team brings the most up-to-date, comprehensive care to patients of all ages. With advanced technology and a passion for keeping your family smile in top form, Cornerstone is not your average dental office. They're accepting new patients, so go experience the Cornerstone difference today. Visit cornerstonedentist.com and see why their dental services have outperformed the rest.
This year celebrates the 100th anniversary of the Cleveland Cougars. For September 6th through October the 6th, there will be plenty of great entertainment to help celebrate the 100th year, plus ride-offer rides. We'll be back again with over 40 rides. See the demolition derbies, the bands, magic act stuff, and more. This year will be the biggest of all, so plan now to attend the 100th edition of the Cleveland County Fair, September 26th through October 6th. Buy tickets online at clevelandcountyfair.com.
Compassion, excellence, and reliability. Those three words best describe Bayada Home Health Care, a nonprofit serving Cleveland, Gaston, Lincoln, and Rutherford counties with assistive care services in the comfort of your own home. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And they've been doing this since 1975. When it comes time, take the time and call Bayada Home Health Care in Shelby. Call 704-669-4000 or visit them online at bayada.com. Located at 1105 Suite 3 on East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
The Ski Quad 100% ATV sale is underway at Full in Lowell. Get 0% financing for 36 months or up to $1,000 in customer cash. And check out the line of Kawasaki bikes. Save up to $2,000 on select models. Select a Honda ATV and get up to $300 in free accessories. Plus, don't miss the Yamaha Wave Runner Best of Show Sales event. Come in for the details at Full Throttle Power Sports, 101 Indian Walk in Lowell. Online at ncfullthrottle.com.
Did you know Cleveland Lumber Company has a custom mill workshop? Well, they do. And if you need something custom made, see Cleveland Lumber Company in Shelby. From cabinets to doors to trim. And don't forget, they do screen repair too. See them for your Milwaukee and Makita power tools. Also Ready Seal for those decks. It's goof proof. Even you can do it. That's Cleveland Lumber Company, 217 Arrowwood Street in Shelby. Open Monday through Friday. They are the builder's choice. Cleveland Lumber Company in Shelby. The new control storage units are ready at Bradley's on West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby and are now available. And listen to this, first month's rent is free. That's right, free. You have 24/7 access with a secured entrance. For more information, call 704-484-2077 and ask about the new climate-controlled units. And also see them for your travel baseball and travel softball team needs. Bradley's, 2522 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at bradleysinc.com. Like them on Facebook, too.
Are you thinking about popping the question? You know, the big question. Hey, it's Jennifer here from Wright's Jewelry in Boston. I can help make this process easy and flawless. Maybe you're thinking of a custom design for your engagement ring. We can do that. Or even a ring from our showcase. We have many options in stock, including lab-grown diamonds, natural diamonds, or alternative stones. We've got it all.
See Jennifer at Wright's Jewelry, 4911 Falston Road, Highway 18 in Falston. Online at wrightsjewelrystore.com.
You work hard to provide for yourself and your family. Why not let someone every now and then? As your local agent, that's why I'm here, for peace of mind, and to help you to protect what matters most to you in Cleveland County. I'm Bert Kostner. Call me at 704-482-2436 for a quick auto, home, or life insurance quote, and to learn more about how Farm Bureau Insurance can save you time and money. Be sure to ask for me, Bert Kostner, 704-482-2436.
Call Bert Kostner, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, today. They've got it. Deer corn at Parker Family Feed in Bellwood. And they also have deer plot too. If you're going deer hunting, head first to Parker Family Feed in Lawndale. And yes, it's hay season. Come get your hay twine and hay wrap. Plus, they have all of your pesticides and insecticides and your weed control products. And, of course, pet and livestock food. Parker Family Feed, 121 Carpenters Grove Church Road in Bellwood. Open 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday, 8 to 12:30 on Saturday. Like them on Facebook, too. Oliver's is not just a hardware store, but a real general store, carrying items like hay, pine needles, and straw. Also case knives. And just in, Oliver's now has turtle boxes, the ultimate outdoor speaker built just for you. Rugged, waterproof, premium audio with an all-day battery, and they're portable. Check them out today at Oliver's. Plus, many more items not found in your typical hardware store. They've got it all at Oliver's Hardware, 3712 Falston Road, or online at olivershardware.com. Like them on Facebook, too. And Oliver's Hardware supports the Burns Bulldogs and wishes them good luck this season. Prices have been slashed. All vehicles have been reduced at S&R Auto Sales in Shelby. Come on in and make them an offer. Really, make them an offer. No reasonable offer will be refused, and you can become one of their satisfied customers. On the lot now, Toyota Camrys, Hyundai Santa Fe's, Mercedes-Benz, Audis, Hondas, Cadillacs, and more. The time has never been better to buy than right now at S&R Auto Sales, 417 South Post Road in Shelby, online at srautosales.com. Like them on Facebook, too. They are the home of the satisfied customer.
Welcome back to the West End Sales broadcast of Burns football. You've listened to the Stadium Halftime Show brought to you by Marburger Chevrolet in Shelby. Want to remind our listeners that Numbers Bookkeeping and Tax Service, located at 707 South Lafayette Street in Shelby, North Carolina, is sponsoring a Player of the Week. Noel K. at Numbers is sponsoring Cleveland County Player of the Week each and every week. We, the announcers, send in a player that we think is the player of the game, and then at the end of the week, all the players submitted by all the county teams, a winner will be chosen each Friday night. Numbers will have a trophy made for each week's winner. At the end of the year, there'll be an overall player of the year who will be presented with a $250 scholarship. So thank you, Noel K., for sponsoring the Cleveland County Player of the Week from each school and the overall county player of the week. So we're getting ready to get our second half started here, and I think we're going to have less technical difficulties now.
Alexander Central will receive this opening kick. Burns got it in that first half.
So Alexander Central with the first possession of the game. And as we said, we thank the guys at Alexander Central who were able to provide us with the stats from the first half. And we'll have the second half stats for you. We'll try to keep a running tally here for you. As the leading rusher was Whitaker, right? Whitaker had 38 yards.
Yeah, 38. Followed by Chapman Mays with 12.
So 6 carries for 38 yards. Whitaker is number 5.
Only 10 passing yards on 5 attempts. So 2 completions.
So he had 38 in the first half. And then Chapman Mays had 12 yards.
Mm-hmm.
So that's number 22. And then I thought they had Queen for a couple of rushes, but they didn't have him on the stat sheet, did they?
It's like Sis got there getting ready to kick off for Burns here.
Yeah,
Open the second half.
Do you see Queen on the stat sheet for?
Yeah, I don't see him
All right,
rushing
so
wise.
Squid Kid for Sis, Jam J's Pizza Factory kickoff, and it's going to be fielded about the 26. And around the right side, got a little room up to about the 36-yard line. So that's where Alexander Central will take it, first down and 10.
And that's Howell Jr. for Alexander Central, brought down by, I think it's Kenyon Surratt there.
Did they give a total? Yeah, they gave total rushing yards at the top, didn't they? Okay, 71 yards. Yeah, some of them weren't on that list. Okay, so they only gave the top 4.
Yeah, I'm like you. I know he got several rushes himself. But
So on 35-yard line, and Burns pitched the shutout in the first half. That's why they lead 6-0 on your Wright's Jewelry scoreboard. 4 down linemen for Burns. Queen is going to take it under center, and that's going to be another penalty. I'll tell you what, man, there's been plenty of penalties in this game.
And
that's going to be
each.
against
Yep.
that's going to be against the Bulldogs. So that's going to be their 6th penalty.
5 each for both teams. Burns 37 yards. Alexander Central with 35. So, not the way you want to start the second half, much like the first half started.
Up to 42 yards. And, again, the penalty brought to you by Putnam Distributors. So 1st down and 5. And as we said, if you're just joining us, just underway third quarter, 6-0 Burns on your Mr. Sparky scoreboard. Queen under center again, and it's going to be a handoff left side around the edge, and he's got the edge and all the way down to the 42-yard line. So that's going to be a gain of 18 and a Falston Pharmacy first down.
Yeah, chased down by Justin Porter on the play. Up across midfield, like I say, moved the chains for Alexander Central.
That was 5, wasn't it?
Yep, that was Whitaker.
Yeah, Whitaker again. So he's been able to rush the ball effectively, and that concerns Burns. So the first play from scrimmage is an 18-yard run, so it's been a penalty and a pretty big run. Looks like Burns has had a change of personnel as 18 comes onto the field. We'll check that number in just a second. Now Queen goes to the shotgun and cocked his arm and waited to throw it. He waited for the receiver to come out of his break. Flag comes in, I believe. Did you see a flag thrown?
I saw something fly. I'm not sure.
Okay, maybe.
I don't think it was a penalty flag.
Yeah, it wasn't a penalty flag, but that's going to be a 4-yard pass. Did you see who caught it?
I did not.
I think it was Whitaker who caught it. So I'm going to give him credit for a 3-yard reception. And it'll be 2nd down and 7. I tell you what, dangerous the way he had his hand cocked back there and stared down the receiver. That could have been an interception. Up under center is Queen, and he's going to give it to Whitaker again, who's hit hard and knocked down. He still gains about 2 to be 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, brought down by, they got Xavier Wilson and 55. Rudisell for Burns.
So that's the 9th carry for Whitaker. He's up to 58 yards on the night.
Big 3rd down play, 3rd and about 5 on the field.
Yeah, you have to think about it. This down in distance, unless you get a negative play here, Alexander Central will probably try it twice as Queen's up under center again. And man comes in motion, and it's going to be a toss play. It's Whitaker, and he is met and denied, and he will not get the first down as his forward progress was stopped. He wanted to keep going, but let's see where they mark it.
Hit hard. Max Davis threw him back. A couple of Bulldog guys there to throw him back.
Yeah, he gets a yard, so it's 4th down and 4. And as I thought, the Alexander Central offense will stay out there. So this is a big play. Alexander Central trying to tie up or take the lead here on their opening possession, and Burns has got a chance to get off the field. They like that little toss play. They like to run a man in motion out there, get him as a lead blocker. And that little toss play, trying to get the edge, didn't work that time. So it's going to be Queen's going to throw it under pressure. And knocked down and incomplete. As coming through there was 33 to knock it down.
That's 53 Kendrick.
53.
Yeah,
okay.
Joe Kendrick.
Joe Kendrick knocks it down. So incomplete pass. And that'll turn it over on downs. Burns takes over.
Excellent job. Rushed the quarterback, batted that ball down on that big 4th down play, and Burns will have pretty decent field position to start this drive.
So they'll take it with 9-12 on the own 36-yard line. As you said, Burns defense, bend, don't break. I mean, they give the 18-yard run, but no more as they stiffen there at the 36-yard line. And as you said, nice play by Kendrick to knock it down. Double wide receivers right. McGowan in the shotgun has the football. Direct snap. He'll try the right side. Through a little crease. Drags a tackler. Give him about 7. It'll be 2nd down and 3.
Yeah, pretty hard run right up the middle. Marsh McGowan, 14 rushing yards first half. He only carried the ball 3 times. See if he runs the ball a few more times this second half.
So he had 3 carries for how many yards?
14 in the first half.
So 14 yards in the first half, and that one gives him 7 more. So up to 21 yards rushing now. 2nd down and 3. As McGowan gets his men set. And they put Wilson on his right hip. And Wilson's going to get it along the left side through a crease. There he goes. Takes a tackler. Takes on a tackler. And he's all the way down to the 46-yard line. Good run from the 43 to the, let's see where they spot it, to the 46. So that's 7 plus 4. It's an 11-yard run. Falston Pharmacy first down.
Yeah, nice run up middle. Xavier Wilson. Good job blocking up front there with this Bulldog. offensive front. Bo Harrell, all them boys playing well tonight.
So what did he have in the first half? What did Wilson have in the first half?
Had him for 65 yards.
65 yards.
Looks like Alexander
Central's going to be offside, and that's going to be another Putnam Distributors penalty against the Cougars. So you said he had what?
He had 65 first half.
65, so he's up to 76 yards.
Yeah, great job, Marshall McGowan there for that hard count.
So
Make it a short 1st and 5 here for
Burns.
Burns.
Seen a lot of those penalties today, those little pre-snap penalties. And McGowan in the shotgun, he's going to give it over Goodson, right side. And they bottle him up, but he breaks off a tackle and they got him down by the ankles, but not before he's got about 4 more. It'd be second down and very short.
Well, it's a given. Every time Eli Goodson runs ball, he's gonna break 2 or 3 tackles each play. And he did there.
So what do you have in the first half?
They're gonna give him a first down on the play.
All right, so give him 5. What do you have in the first half, Matt? Yards.
Rushing for Eli had one carry 4 yards.
So he only had 1 carry for 4 yards. Okay. All right, so he's up to 2 carries, but that's a good one. That's a first down. That's a second Falston Pharmacy first down of this drive. Okay, so that's 3 rushes so far. See if McGowan puts it in the air this time. Double wide receivers to left. Nope, this is going to be direct snack. Left side, takes on tackle, knocks the guy down, and he'll get about 13 yards and another Falston Pharmacy first down.
Bowled over number 4 for Howell for Alexander Central. Big time run there by Marshall McGowan. Moves the sticks again. Burns putting together a pretty good drive here.
I think it's interesting here that they're not, no option. That's a direct quarterback run, so they must like what they see over there on the left side. He's tried that a couple times and gotten good push and good runs both times. Double wide receivers to the left. Man comes in motion. And another hard count, and they get him again. I think it's another Putnam Distributors penalty. Let's see, did they call it? No, they didn't. Everybody stood up like it was going to be a penalty. And now Coach Diamond's signaling in the play. Well, the play clock is stopped. No, they did give it a penalty, Matt.
They did give it.
Yeah, so
5-yard penalty. Ball's inside the 20, about 18-yard line.
So Burns, second down, and now we'll call it 5. 6:45 left to go, third quarter. They're on the move. I think it's Davis in the background. Yes, it's going to be Davis. He'll try the left side, cuts it back, got a little crease, still on his feet, rubs it into the end zone for a numbers bookkeeping touchdown, and it's 12-0 Burns. He takes it in from 17 yards out.
There is a penalty flag that came in late.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
On Alexander
and that'll
Central.
Be enforced either on the PAT. Now, I would take it on the PAT if I were Alexander Central.
Yeah, like I said, hard run, left side. Broke a couple tackles. Good job for the touchdown for Max Davis.
So
see if we might go for 2 here. If they enforce the penalty there, gets them closer, they might go for 2 here.
I guess the unsportsmanlike can't be taken on the conversion. I would 100% take it on this conversion.
I would do it and do a little inside run. Try to get me 2 points out of this.
Yeah, but after unsportsmanlike, that's a 15-yard penalty. That ball should be all the way back to the 17-yard line. Let's see what they do. It might not be an option. It might be automatically enforced on the kickoff. I will say I don't know that particular rule, but it has to be because there's no way Alexander Central wouldn't take that here.
Yeah. Well, regardless, I think Burns is going to go for 2.
Yeah, they are. So this is the on-go quick lube 2-point conversion. As McGowan is still in the gun, and they've done a lot of direct snap. They emptied out 3 wide receivers to the right. I think McGowan's just going to keep this one. He will, right side, and he walks in with a 2-point conversion. That makes it 14-0 on your Right Shore scoreboard. You're listening to Birds Football, brought to you by West End Sales.
Oliver's Hardware and Garden Center is not just a hardware store, but a real general store, carrying items like feed and seed, hay, pine needles, and straw. Also case knives, Grove Life belts, and just in, Oliver's now has turtle boxes, the ultimate outdoor speaker built just for you. Rugged, waterproof, premium audio with an all-day battery, and they're portable. Check them out today at Oliver's, plus many more items not found in your typical hardware store. They've got it all at Oliver's Hardware, 3712 Falston Road, or online at olivershardware.com. Like them on Facebook, too. And Oliver's Hardware supports the Burns Bulldogs and wishes them good luck this season. Prices have been slashed. All vehicles have been reduced at S&R Auto Sales in Shelby. Come in and make them an offer. Really, make them an offer. No reasonable offer will be refused, and you can become one of their satisfied customers. On the lot now, Toyota Camrys, Hyundai Santa Fe's, Mercedes-Benz, Audis, Hondas, Cadillacs, and more. The time has never been better to buy than right now at SNR Auto Sales, 417 South Post Road in Shelby, online at srautosales.com. Like them on Facebook, too. They are the home of the satisfied customer.
Hold on a second, Matt. They called now I know where we messed it up. They had unsportsmanlike against Alexander Central.
Yeah.
Which was a little confusing because usually it's on the scoring team.
Yeah.
So that's what it was. So that's my mistake. The
Yeah.
penalty was on Alexander Central, not Burns.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why. All right, that mystery solved. So that ball's going to be on the 45-yard line. Let's see if Sisk will do an onside kick on this on-the-go quick lube onside kick, and nope, he pops it up, and it bounces at the 10. Nice scoop there by 6 for Alexander Central. That ball gets through his leg. It's trouble, but he works all the way to the right side of the field and on his feet and over the 20-yard line. I tell you what, that was a nifty little scoop by Redmond of Alexander Central, because that ball gets through his legs. That's major problems for the Cougars.
Yeah, it's dangerous. You usually don't see the ball hit the ground like that on a kickoff, but he made something out of nothing, though.
So with 6:22 left, Alexander Central will take it. That Burns drive, 6 plays, all on the ground, took 2:41 off the clock. 15-yard TD run by Davis, and it's 14-0. On-to-go quick loop 2-point conversion by McGowan. And now Alexander Central finds himself down 2 scores. And it's going to be, let's see, it's hard to tell who got the football. Looks like they ran a little counter to the other side with
Chapman Mays.
Chapman Mays. Not sure what he got, though, man.
Yeah, fooled me, too. I thought they had given it to Whitaker.
So let's see if he, it's very similar to West Lincoln's offense, where it's just hard to tell who's got the ball, or South Point or somebody like that. But they do have some passing, more passing wrinkles in this offense. But it's just hard to pick up who's got the football. So it's going to be 2nd down, and it's going to be 2nd down and 10. They call it full 10. It's going to be Whitaker through a little crease. He might be gone. No, it's going to be 8 wrestles him down, but all the way out to the 45-yard line. Big gain there by Whitaker.
I think that's 2 on the tackle. Porter.
2 Porter. Okay.
Saved. Probably would have been a touchdown. Big gain across the middle. Looks like they're going to call him. He stepped out of bounds right at the 50-yard line.
That's the second time that's happened to him, but give him 30 yards on that.
Looks like he went all the way up to the 40, but fortunate for Burns.
And that's a Falston Pharmacy first down, a rush of 40 yards. And I tell you what, Alexander Central's gotten some big plays in the ground game, but then Burns has been able to hold. So right at the midfield stripe is Alexander Central. 1st down and 10. Queen up under center. Man comes in motion, and Queen's going to drop back. He's going to throw it. Puts it up for grabs.
Way over his head.
Way out of bounds, so that'll be incomplete.
He had a guy over there in 2. I think that's Rowe for Alexander Central. Threw it about 10 yards out of bounds.
Well, I mean, just now, what they say is you got to give your guy a chance. You got to throw the deep ball. Even if that ball's picked, I mean, that's not what you want. But you give your guy a chance. You're down 2 scores. And you throw it there, it doesn't do you any good.
Don't look like he had much pressure either. But
2nd down and 10 as Queen's in the shot. Queen's up under center. Check that. And that's going to be right side. It's going to be Whitaker, and he's slithery. Looked like they had him for a loss, but it looks like they're going to get him for no gain. He's able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, forward progress gets him just to that. You're right. Good job, Max Davis again, having him another good night in for the tackle for Burns. Closing in 4 minutes, 40 seconds left in this 3rd quarter.
If you told me that you'd keep Whitaker, right around 100 yards, I'd tell you had a really good chance to win this football game. And right now he's at 89. So 4:30 left to go, 3rd down and 10. And Burns doing what they've done, the bend but don't break so far. They love to get off the field here. Excellent opportunity to do so. As I think somebody called a timeout, so we'll take it with them. With 4:19 left to go in the 3rd quarter, we'll be right back.
On the equipment pump is just changes. They have tires for all cars, ET radio, Hankook, and Toyo, plus interstate batteries and wiper blades. Of course they do all changes. featuring Castrol, Motorcraft, and Rotella diesel oil, and they carry diesel truck fuel filters. Plus, they're an official North Carolina inspection station. For quick service with competitive pricing and professional technicians, head over to On The Go Quick Lube today. 3716 Falston Road, Highway 18 north of Shelby, and go Burns Bulldogs.
There's one local hospice and palliative care provider that's not for profit, founded by people who live right here, dedicated to providing exceptional end-of-life care to everyone, regardless of the ability to pay. For more than 4 decades, we've improved the quality and dignity of life for both patients and their families. You've known us for our good work for years. Our name is now VIA Health Partners. VIA. Not all hospices are the same. You have a choice. Choose VIA.
All right, 3rd down 10. Queen back, fires, lets it go. Caught. Millsap steps over a tackler, rumbling all the way inside the 20-yard line. They finally hit the big tight end for a big play.
Yeah, he threw a dart across the middle. Caught the 6'6" tight end Millsaps. Big gain all the way to about the 20-yard line.
So give him about 34 yards and another Falston Pharmacy first down. So 2 big plays on this drive as Alexander Central trying to answer that Burns touchdown. They're all the way down, give him 33 yards.
Yeah, the Millsap kid's a threat for sure. 6'6", 245 is a big target.
Well, that one, Queen had time, and just that's his best-looking pass of the night, as that was a strike to Millsaps. So it's going to be, they're going to try the left side, and I think it's 4 with the football.
Yeah, that's Maurice Howell on the carry up the middle. Might have got a couple.
See what he got.
I'll give him more than that.
Yeah, going to give him 6. So 6 yards on that one. And finally, somebody catches a ball for Alexander Central. And that's a big one, as I think Millsaps is 82. And he got that one for 34 yards. I think that's his first catch of the night. So 2nd down and 4. 3:14 left to go on your right shoulder scoreboard. 14-0 Burns, but Alexander Central threatening. And here's a run on the left side. Ball carrier, the flag comes in. Probably going to be a hold as the Putnam Distributors penalty comes in. But that was Chapman Mays on the carry. I think this one is coming back.
Yeah, that's definitely in the vicinity. Took a little sweep left.
I think somebody had a hold of a jersey.
Yeah, they're walking back already. So
yeah, that's going to be a hold against Alexander Central. So Alexander Central just so far in this half, 35 yards in penalties. And that's hurt them. So they're going to mark this one back. You know, it's a spot foul. So it's going to be marked back to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, fortunate for them, it was a little bit downfield. It wasn't too big of a loss.
Yeah, so 2nd down is,
2nd 8.
Yeah, net of negative 3 or 4 yards. Now Queen's back in the shotgun. And I think that's Chapman Mays is the back to his right, and that's going to be another Putnam Distributors penalty. And they're going to have a false start, and now Alexander Central going the wrong way. So I tell you what, these penalties racking up for Alexander Central. They're up to 40 yards alone in this half.
It's been a pretty sloppy game. You're right.
And I think they had 5 in the first half. So now they're behind the sticks. And, we saw this happen with Burns as they got it in, deep into the red zone, and they started going backwards. Now they've got it marked right. Yeah, they've got it on the 20-yard line. So Queen running back in. 2:44 left to go, 3rd quarter, 14-0, and now they're going to move it back to the 15. I have no idea what just happened.
Not sure. I think they might have waived that penalty.
Yeah, I guess they did.
I think they just waved the penalty off. Wow, that's bizarre.
They might have had the wrong amount on the play clock or something like that. I'm not sure. I'd watch Millsaps on this play. He's all the way over there, split out wide to the right. And Queen's got it looking his way, and he's going to throw it over his head. That's exactly where they were going, but just overshot him.
Yeah, had him across the middle. Even the 6'6" Millsap couldn't catch that. Bring up 3rd down.
No, it looked like they had him wide, and then he broke in towards the post. Didn't really look like he was open, but he had no chance for the reception. But now 3rd down. They have 3rd and 13 up on the board, but it's 3rd and 8.
But I'm like you. If I'm Burns, I'm going to zero in on Millsaps.
Let's see where he's at. I think they've got him up on. I don't think he's in this play. I don't see him in the game, Matt. Maybe I'm overlooking
I think he's
him.
in there to the left.
And it's going to be rolling out, play action, fires. There he is. Hits Millsaps for the touchdown. They didn't have him well covered that time, and that's going to be a 13-yard touchdown. And it's 14-6 on your Mr. Sparky scoreboard.
Yeah, he was lined up left side of the line. Did a little cross pattern across the middle.
Yeah. They didn't have him split out that time. They had him up on the line. Okay.
Yeah. They had it this guy as well. 2 minutes, 24 seconds left, 14-6, pinning the extra point here. Wright's Jewelry scoreboard course.
So that's a 7-play drive. It took 3:58 off the clock, and Alexander Central right back in this thing. They may be, let's see, they're running more personnel on there. The on-go quick lube extra point. They're lined up for it. And the snap is back. It's a bad snap. Great job by the holder to get it up there. And it's good, 14-7. We'll be right back.
Since 1968, and Patterson's been serving this area with a full line of automotive products, including oils, transmission fluids, antifreeze, filters, chemicals, parts, and supplies for all types of automobiles and trucks, with many brands to choose from. They sell to individuals or wholesale. Just visit the walk-in counter. Putnam Distributors, 1626 Peterson Drive off Highway 180 south of Shelby. Call 704-487-9395 or visit the website at PutnamDistributors.com. Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs, offering quality automotive parts and supplies for over 50 years.
Hi, I'm Darren Yerby, General Manager with the new Ronaldo Kia in Shelby. Gas prices are too high, so Ronaldo Kia is going to say yes and fill your new Kia's tank for a year. That's right, so keep your cash because Ronaldo Kia is giving you free gas for a year for models like these.
Drive away today for an unbelievably low 1.9% on the all-new 2024 Kia Sportage. Or get up to $1,250 cash back on a 2024 Kia Soul.
We say yes to free gas at Ronaldo Kia in Shelby.
All right, JMJ's Pizza Factory kickoff coming up. 7-play, 80-yard drive. Took right at 4 minutes. And this one's popped up. Somebody better get on it. They do. I'm not sure who came up. Might have been Porter. Might have been number 2. And Burns will take it at their own 39. But a pretty impressive 7-play drive there. Millsaps, 2 catches, 47 yards on that drive, including the 13-yard touchdown.
Yeah, that's a heads-up play by Porter, as you said, because he kind of kicked it in between the up men right there, and the ball hits the ground. That's a live ball. Alexander Central could have jumped on that.
Right,
could have essentially been like an onside kick.
First down and 10, 2:24 on the clock. Double wide receivers right. They're trying to get lined up. Now they're good. And it's going to be Wilson. Tries the left side. Somebody had a hold of his ankle and then was finished off there by number 11. 3-yard gain, second down and 3.
Yeah, a little run up the middle by Wilson. Closing in on the final couple minutes here of this third quarter.
So they've liked what they've saw over there on the left side. I've seen a couple direct snaps that McGowan's taken over there. Wilson's running over there. Let's see if they continue to just pound it away at him. Wilson on the hip of McGowan again. Double wide receivers right. Looks like the same formation just as play ago. Now McGowan may be changing the play. Moves Wilson to his right. And now McGowan's going to take it to the right side. He outruns the defender. He's to the 45. He's got a first down and tackled at the 48-yard line. Give him 10 yards and a Falston Pharmacy first down.
Yeah, good run outside there. Marsh McGowan across midfield. Good,
and they must like what they see in that direct snap. I haven't really seen any read or speed option tonight. I can't think of any time they have run the option tonight. They're just like...
No, not tonight. We saw it a little bit last week against Kings Mountain.
They're liking what they see with that direct snap, and it's been effective for Marshall McGowan, who's about up to 50 yards on the night. And Surratt comes in motion on this play. Now Max Davis, the running back, he'll move to the left hip of McGowan. McGowan now gives some instructions to his offensive line. Double wide receivers right. McGowan has it. Now Davis has it. Tries the right side through a crease. Takes on a tackle. I tell you, collision there as Davis has about 3. But I tell you what, buckle your chin strap on that one.
Yeah, he run over number 40 for Alexander Central. Hard run there. Max Davis got a few.
I mean,
second and 7.
And there, what makes an effective, running back? They're not afraid of the contact. They run that run to the right side. Defender sitting there waiting on him, and boom, just not afraid of the contact, and that's why that's a positive play of 3 yards. And McGowan over there taking some direction from the sideline, and didn't see who the running back was. That's still Davis. Let's see. It's Davis, the right side, through a crease, takes on tacklers, pushing the pile.
He's still going.
And he's free almost. They get his jersey. He's to the 30-yard line, give him 15 yards and another Falston Pharmacy first down.
They couldn't bring him down. I think a lot of the guys for Alexander Central stopped because they thought he was down. But, you know, when you're running back, you got to keep them feet moving and keep driving. Jumped over a guy and got another big gain for Burns.
So he's got 15 on that one. So nice run there by Max Davis. And they do have to run another play. Game clock at 30 and play clock at 17. Now Goodson will get a turn there as this Burns offensive line starting to assert themselves here. And it's Goodson going to try the left side, through a little crease on his feet, falls forward, and the ball came out. Alexander Central saying they have it. Let's see if they do.
No call yet.
No call, and nobody's going anywhere. And Burns will, I believe, retain possession. I think.
There's still hasn't been a call.
No, I don't think it has. I think the Burns offense is going to stay on the field after 3 quarters of play. Burns 14, Alexander Central 7 on your on your Wright's Jewelry scoreboard. We'll be right back.
Since Bill Shuford Heated and Air Shelby wants to remind you that now is the time from service, and right now purchase a 1-year maintenance program for only $255 a year or $20 a month. Duct cleaning as low as $500 for up to 10 runs, and dryer vent cleaning is just $125. And of course, Bill Shuford will install a new system for as low as $85 per month on qualifying systems for qualified buyers. Call 704-484-0025, online at BillShufordHVAC.com, and find them on Facebook too.
When you have experienced the loss of a loved one, you can trust the Stamey Tysker Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Falston and the Stamey Cherryville Funeral Home and Cremation Service in Cherryville to help guide you through the arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that will celebrate the unique life being honored. Find out more by visiting their website at StameyTyskerFuneral.com. Located at 846 West Stagecoach Trail in Falston, and StameyCherryvilleFuneralHome.com, located at 405 North Dixie Street in Cherryville.
Okay, we thought there might have been a fumble, but it's a 6-yard run by Goodson. So that sets up second down now and 4 yards to go. So Burns in control here on this drive, really just pounding the football. And second down and 4. And this is what you like, a long sustained drive here. They've run 5 plays, 6 plays, all on the ground. And it's going to be another running play, Wilson, and he's on his feet, and he's got about 6 more yards, and they're moving the chains. Falston Pharmacy first down.
Looks like he had a pretty good hole up in the middle. I think just tripped up there. Could have been a big play.
So that's Wilson, who's got 7 more. He's up to 56 yards rush. Oh, wait a minute. I got that on the wrong one. He's up to, I believe, 86 yards rushing on the night. So good night for Wilson so far. And Burns has got another first down. And they're operating from the 19-yard line as McGowan's in the shotgun again, and he's going to give it to Wilson through a little creases, puts the head down and just pushes the pile. That's just a good old power run for 8 yards.
Yeah, right up the middle, bring up third down.
You know, I tell you what, you knew that play was going. I mean, everybody's bunched up there, and you know they're going to run right at you. And I tell you what, it's a little disheartening for a defense when they're going to run right at you. You know you can't stop it.
Check that second down. On
yeah,
second and 4 on the field there. Wilson comes off limping just a little bit, but maybe he'll be fine there. Max Davis back in the backfield for Burns.
All right. So it's second down and 6, maybe 7. Call it 6. Excuse me. Call it 4, 6-yard gain. And McGowan again faked a little handoff and then runs to the right. That was not quite the read option, but faked a little and then got about 8 yards, and that'll be another Falston Pharmacy first down. I believe it's first and goal.
Yeah, it was a successful nonetheless. Took it around right, around the corner. Inside the 10. So first and goal here, Burns, here in the fourth quarter.
So it's been by committee. You know, I've got McGowan for 52 yards. I got Wilson with about 93 yards. Davis with about 35 yards. So they're approaching 200 yards of rushing. And have been really just, you know, this is exactly what you want to see late in the ball game, able to control the football, run a lot of plays, keep your defense rested on the sideline. And McGowan has it, Davis has it, and he slips a tackle. Nice run into the end zone for a numbers bookkeeping touchdown. Is 20-7 Burns on your on your Wright's Jewelry scoreboard.
Yeah, nice run up the middle. Max Davis broke a couple of tackles and another touchdown. Big time. I tell you what, Max Davis having him a big time game tonight.
Looks like he'll get 8 yards on that one. And I think we've got a injury on the play, so we'll be right back.
Bill Shuford Heated and Air Conditioning in Shelby wants to remind you that now is the time to have your AC system serviced, and right now, purchase a 1-year maintenance program for only $255 a year or $20 a month. Duct cleaning as low as $500 for up to 10 runs, and dryer vent cleaning is just $125. And of course, Bill Shuford will install a new system for as low as $85 per month on qualifying systems for qualified buyers. Call 704-484-0025, online at BillShufordHVAC.com, and find them on Facebook too.
When you have experienced the loss of a loved one, you can trust the Stamey Tice Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Fallston and the Stamey Cherryville Funeral Home and Cremation Service in Cherryville to help guide you through the arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that will celebrate the unique life being honored. Find out more by visiting their website at StameyTiskerFuneral.com, located at 846 West Stagecoach Trail in Fallston, and StameyCherryvilleFuneralHome.com, located at 405 North Dixie Street in Cherryville.
On to go quick lube, extra point coming up. Let's see if Arredondo can knock it through the uprights. 20-7 so far on your Wright's Jewelry scoreboard as the injured Cougar was able to get to his feet and leave the field. Arredondo's extra point looks pretty good this time. Good. It's up and good, and it's 21-0. 21-7 Burns. Want to remind our listeners, Burns Showdown Rodeo next Saturday, September 14th. Gates open at 5. Tickets are $20 at the gate. Cleveland County Fairgrounds is the location. Benefits DECA and the FFA. It will be rain or shine. Please come out and support Burns FFA and Burns DECA. Once again, September 14th. That's Saturday. Tickets $20 at the gate. Location, Cleveland County Fairgrounds. And also want to remind folks about Wright's Jewelry. Wright's Jewelry. Sorry about that. Wright's Jewelry, 1-day sale only. Tuesday, September 17th, 2024. Extended hours, 8:30 to 7 o'clock. 30% off stunning styles. Receive a free gift with a $500 purchase and an additional 10% off when you make a reservation. You can book an appointment at 704-538-7991. That's less than a week to go until Effie. The sale at Wright's Jewelry. Once again, September 17th. Extended hours, 8:30 to 7 o'clock. Jam J's Pizza Factory kickoff coming up with Ryan Sisk. Let's see if he goes deep. He does not. Pops it up. It's going to be caught by one of the up men around the 30. Working his way to 34, slides down, and that's where Alexander Central will take it. 1st and 10. Burns scores on an 8-play, 61-yard drive, 4:19 off the clock. It was Davis with a TD.
Yeah, second of the night for Davis. Having him a heck of a game, as we said. See if his Burns defense can put together another good stand.
So on the own 34-yard line, as last time Alexander Central had the ball, they were able to drive down the field and get a touchdown, and they got Millsaps involved on the last drive with a couple of nice catches. So let's see if they go back to him and see where Queen is. He's up under center. He moves Millsaps over there on the right side. And it's going to be play action. He's going to bootleg it out to the left. McGowan after him and doesn't get him, and incomplete.
Yeah, so McGowan in pursuit there and just did get to him as he threw the ball.
So 2nd down and 10 is you look at where Millsaps is. Sometimes they put him up there on the line. He's been able to get open. Sometimes they split him out wide like a wide receiver. That time he was on the line and he bootlegged away from him.
So he's coming up limping just a little bit there. McGowan got a pretty good lick on him on that last play.
9:55 left to go in the fourth quarter. Burns up 21-7 on your Wright's Jewelry scoreboard. 4 down linemen for Burns, and Queen's going to hand it off to Whitaker, and he's met and knocked down pretty hard there after a gain of about 2 to be 3rd down and 8.
Max Davis, another tackle. 3rd down 10. Or no, 3rd down and about, probably we'll say 8 on the field.
Yeah, they're going to give him about 3. So Millsaps with that, I've got him unofficially about 92 yards on 13, on 12 carries. So he's had a good night, but just not a real tremendous explosive night like he had last week. 3rd down 8, and it's Queen. He steps back. He's under pressure.
Oh, nice.
And Goodson got him back at the 29-yard line. So that's going to force an Alexander Central punt.
Eli Goodson put a lick on him. Nice play there, coming around that right side.
And it looked like Queen had time for a moment, and then all of a sudden, Goodson was in his lap, lost 7 yards on that one.
Well, there was another Burns defender in the backfield there, and I don't know if he was focusing on him and didn't see Eli Goodson coming there.
So they do drop one man back. Glad to see that.
Graham Warlick back deep for Burns.
Yeah, that's 10. That's Warlick. And in the punt is Mays. And they're playing safe, even though it's 3rd and very long, 3rd and 14. As snap is back. And punt is away. It's a good one. Turns over, and Warlick wisely calls fair catch. So Burns will take it on their own 25-yard line here with 8 minutes and 17 seconds left to go in the game.
We'll see if Burns can get another sustained drive, milk this clock. You know, another score would probably put this game out of reach.
So I'm going to put it at the 26-yard line. And if one more, long drive like that, and that's definitely going to be the knockout blow. If Alexander Central's not able to force a quick 3 and out here, they're in a lot of trouble. Expect to see Burns keep it on the ground. Wilson back there with McGowan. And he's on the right hip. So McGowan takes his time, claps hand, and proves me a liar. He's going to throw it and throw it deep. Man, breaking free and Warren got it. Oh. No, it broke it up at the last minute. I could have swore he had it, but it was in and out of his hands and incomplete. Nice looking pass there, but just couldn't haul it in.
Yeah, great job. Good throw, Marsh McGowan. Good route. Graham Warlick, like I say, just broken up just the last minute by the cornerback there for Alexander Central. Man, I thought he had that ball.
That was just straight. I mean, he's going straight down the field as fast as he can go, and Marshall just threw it up, and I did not expect to see that. I expected to see some ground and pound there, but they almost caught him napping as Warlick had a step on him. Yeah, I don't think Alexander Central was ready for that. Had one-on-one coverage out there as well.
Yeah, it was pretty good execution on that play. You're right. We saw that play a couple times against Crest.
So McGowan in the shotgun. I think this is quarterback run. Nope, it's going to be Wilson who tries the middle, and he's going to be bottled up and thrown down. No gain. 3rd down and long for Burns. See, that's why, man, if that's a touchdown, you're jumping up and down. But see, and Wilson limps off a little bit. But when you have that incomplete pass, that stops the clock. And that's a free timeout for Alexander Central. So, but now the clock's moving. Under 8 minutes, 7:43 left to go.
3rd and 9. Ball's on their own 26-yard line.
So Burns hustles up to the line. They're calling it the 27 on the scoreboard. McGowan in the gun. And that's Goodson who goes to the right. He's going to throw it again, and that was knocked in.
Nice catch.
It's picked out of the air, and it's going to 40, 45, 50. The Surratt that picked it out of the air, the ball was tipped and somehow ends up in the hands of Surratt, and it's a Falston Pharmacy 1st down and more.
Oh, nice play. Surratt stuck with it. Like I say, ball tip, credit their D lineman, but, Surratt was there, stuck with it. Big gain across or down the left side.
So
13
plus 14 is a 37-yard pass.
Clock closing in, 7 minutes left in this ball game. Wright's Jewelry scoreboard, 21-7.
So it looks good on the stat sheet. Looks good on the stat sheet, but not the way you draw it up. Double wide receivers. And McGowan looks over at Coach Diamond trying to get the play in. Now he's got what he wants. And it's going to be Goodson, left side, through a crease, still on his feet, takes on a tackler, still on his feet, rumbling, 15, 10, 5, numbers, bookkeeping, touchdown from 36 yards out, and that's probably the capper.
Big time run there. Eli Goodson took it left, cut across the middle. Big time score there, Eli, 27-7. Burns now in command of this ball game.
So that's a 4-play drive, took 74 yards, and not long, 1:14 off the clock. As the good fortune of Burns is that tip ball ends up in the hands of Surratt somehow. And then Goodson does the rest. I tell you what, that's got to be pretty deflating for the Cougars. You think you got the pass knocked down and winds up in Surratt's hands. And Arredondo on for the on-the-go quick lube extra point. And snap down, good kick.
It's good.
And it's good. 28-7 on your Wright's Jewelry scoreboard. We'll be right back.
The Transportation of Cleveland County continues to operate TAG, Transit, and Reach. The Cleveland County Transit route will continue to be free to ride until further notice. For more information, call 704-482-6705. Again, 704-482-6705. For schedules and times, visit taxshelbync.com. That's taxshelbync.com. Drivers clean and sanitize their vehicles every route.
At Coyote, we're going to treat you like dirt because we hold dirt in the highest regard. We're honored to find it under our fingernails, lucky to be caked in it at day's end. It keeps us humble, honest. Dirt gets taken for granted by most, but if you know us, you know getting treated like dirt means getting treated with respect. Coyote, we dig dirt.
Your Coyote dealer is Weston Sales, Highway 18 North, Highway 27 intersection west in Vale.
All right, with 7:03 left to go, it's 28-7, and it's probably all over but the cry for the Cougars, who've played hard tonight, but Burns, 2 touchdowns on their last 2 drives has probably sealed the deal.
See us getting the kick for Burns. Short kick. Ball's on the ground.
It's going to be scooped up. No, and it's a penalty as the ball went out of bounds. Nobody touched it. So that's going to be a penalty. But once again, that was a 4-play, 74-yard drive, 1:14 off the clock.
Porter ran down there and almost recovered that kick.
I think it comes out to the 40.
Yep.
So that was your Jam J's Pizza Factory kickoff. As I said, 7:03 left to go. As fortunately for Alexander Central, they didn't touch it either, because if they touched it, it's going to go. They're going to get the ball where it went out of bounds. But instead, they're going to bring it up to the 35. So Alexander Central playing for pretty much pride now, down 3 scores with 7:03 left to go in the fourth quarter. 4 down linemen for Burns. Queen up under center. And they're going to give it to Whitaker, and he's going nowhere. Thrown for a big loss. It looked like 44 in there got him.
That's Eli Morris. Big time tackle and stop there, Eli.
So that's a 2-yard loss. And Alexander Central going the wrong direction. They can't afford to be behind the sticks right now. 6:40 left to go. 2nd down and 12. And they're still huddling up, which is surprising me a little bit. But like I said, 6.5 to go. We'll have a post-game show brought to you by the Stamey Funeral Home in Falston. Queen, little misdirection there, and Four's got it, and he's got about 5 or 6 yards. That's Maurice Howell Jr. And let's see where they spot it. And looks like do we have a man down?
It's 18 on the play. Robert Rankin on the tackle.
Well, Rankin
I think they might have called timeout, Tom.
Okay, so timeout, did they? No, they're on the field.
Oh.
All right, Barbara, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Yes, we're pleased with what we saw as well. Barbara Murray, former teacher, watches every week. We appreciate it. Going to give him a 5-yard run and 3rd down and 8 Clock still running, 5:40 and counting. 4 down linemen for Burns. And it's going to be play action. Queen in trouble, scrambling, throws it up for grabs, and it's caught. Oh, my gosh. And it's going to be caught at the 40-yard line by number, I think it's 2. I think that's Rowe caught it all the way up at the 40. So that's a 23-yard pass play and a Falston Pharmacy third down.
That's
first down.
Dangerous pass. Fortunate for them, wasn't intercepted, but.
Well, they're going to mark it back to the 41 with 22 yards, but I'm just telling you, that was just thrown up for grabs, an absolute prayer, and somehow Rowe comes down with it. So it's first down and 10. And you got double wide receivers to the left, one to the right. Shotgun Queen. Man comes in motion. And now Queen's got it, going to throw back, little throwback screen all over the Bulldogs. It goes nowhere. They probably lost a yard.
That's 27. That's Johnny Haynes there on the tackle for Burns. Good job there for negative yards for the Cougars there.
So that was Whitaker that came there in motion on that play. I thought that he was going to get the football, but a little throwback screen doesn't work, and now we're down to 4 minutes and 29 seconds behind the sticks again are the Cougars. And I tell you what, they're after him again. He lets it go, knocked in the air, and caught. I tell you what, he's throwing some dangerous passes. Flag came flying in. We'll see what the penalty is.
Another throw across the field. Good job there, KJ Husky, shoestring tackle. And this one's coming back.
Yeah, it looked like the flag was near the ball. It's just like it was weird looking.
What was that call there, Tom?
I don't know.
didn't recognize that symbol.
I don't know. It's a Putnam Distributors penalty. But I tell you what, Queen is just playing a little backyard football, isn't he? I mean, he's just running for his life and throwing back over the field. I thought somebody got a hand on it.
Is that a 50? That's 10-yard penalty?
Yeah, it's a 10-yard penalty.
What was it? Did you ever see what?
No,
the
I
call
didn't
was?
see what it was. Must have been holding.
Well, he made a signal.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a holding call. I don't know.
Well, they're going to put it all the way back behind the 52nd down, and looks like 20 yards to go, 21 yards to go is Queen. Again, running for his life, fires and out of bounds and incomplete. So it'll be third down and 20. As Alexander Central has hurt themselves a lot of penalties tonight, Matt.
Absolutely. Both teams had a little bit of the bug, but, second half has definitely bit them in the foot. Definitely,
So it's 49-yard line. If you're just joining us, 28-7 on your Wright's Jewelry scoreboard. 4:02 left to go. And Queen coming back in. I'll give this Queen kid a little credit, man. He's a gamer, man.
He's kind of almost a little bit in desperation mode, just kind of throwing them up. Didn't have a whole lot to lose in those situations, really.
Yeah, he's doing everything he can. And he'll go drop back, and he's going to be sacked. Ball comes out. It's covered by Alexander Central. Number 60 is Johnny on the spot, and that is Brendan Little. But Goodson got the sack, forced a fumble. And it's a big loss all the way back to the 33-yard line, a loss of 16.
And they got 4th and Kaiser on the field. A long way to go. Not sure what their strategy is here, but great job, Eli Goodson, for getting a hit on him.
And I think they're pretty much going to capitulate. They're raising the white flag. In comes the punt unit. And Goodson, I tell you what, Goodson and McGowan have been all over Queen on the last couple of drives. And it's going to be 17 Mays into punt for Alexander Central. Burns plays safe. Mays this time not a very good kick as it's a knuckleball, and it'll take it's a sandwich there as it comes back, and Burns will take it on their own 45-yard line.
So academic from here on out for Burns, just run a few plays, run some time out, and this one should be in the books.
Yeah, I think that's all they'll do as Alexander Central will drop to 2-2. Burns will even their record at 2-2. And, if you'd asked me before the season if Burns would be 2-2 after non-conference play, I'd have said that's a good possibility. Very nearly 3-1. They weren't really – Kings Mountain, I think, dominated them pretty good. But the Crest game was definitely one that could have been won, even though Crest led through most of the game. And But you wanted a good performance here going into conference play, and I'll speak more of that on this in a second as McGowan. Let's see who's in the game. It's 31 gets the carry to the right side to a crease, and he's got room. He's got 15. He's got 20 before he shoved out of bounds. So new ball carrier, 13. 31, excuse me. That's Roseboro, as you said.
And talking about conference play on the road next week at Highland Tech.
And that's
not sure of where the game will be played. I know last time we played there, we played at Hunter Huss High School. Yeah. We'll find out more information on that this week.
Putnam Distributors penalty wipes out the nice Roseboro run, and it'll be second down. And let's see, they're going to mark it back second down, first down and 20. So unfortunately, Roseboro saying, man, I waited the whole game to get in, and this is what happens.
It's a good run, though. You're right.
Yeah, he's got a little speed as he hit the crease on the right side. Went down, but
he's a shifty back. I like seeing him out there running.
But the reason why I like to see them have the good game here against the 3A opponent, and I'll speak to that in just a second. Shotgun, it's going to be, is that Roseboro again? Tries the left side, makes a man miss. He's going to be drugged down by his pads, breaks one tackle, and wish he would have went down because he took a hard hit afterwards. A hard-earned, let's see what they give him. They're going to give him 3 yards. But you don't really have, and no disrespect, but you don't really have a very tough conference schedule. I mean, you have Highland Tech, then you have Bessemer City, then you have Thomas Jefferson. You got Cherryville in there. So they definitely needed, a stronger opponent in this week. So I'm glad that Burns played a pretty tough non-conference schedule, and that's going to be a penalty against Alexander Central. Now, all 4 of their non-conference opponents for 3A schools. Mm-hmm. Crest, Kings Mountain, Forest View, and now Alexander Central. So they're 2-2 against the 3A portion of their schedule, but now they're going to get into the 1As and the 2As, and that's just not really the competition that gets you ready for playoffs. So I'm glad they have had some bigger schools come in for non-conference play, and that's going to be Roseboro, left side, through a crease, gang tackled. After he gains about 3, it'll be third down and 9.
Oh, yeah. Any win against a 3A school definitely helps your points. For figuring out
your max preps rating, yeah.
For figuring out playoff seeding.
All right, the game next week will be at Highland Tech. They're going to host it at the school, which will be an absolute nightmare. So thanks, Tim Phillips. I'd much rather be at one of the other Gaston County schools. So. It's going to be a fun broadcast.
I don't think I've been to that one. Have we been there?
No.
We went to Hunter Huss last time, and I think we played there the last 2 times. Yeah. Maybe.
Floyd Williams and Angela Tony, thank you for listening. We appreciate Floyd listens each and every week. So does Angela. We appreciate it. Timeout Burns. We'll take it with him. We'll be back in 6.
Say goodbye to those hot, sticky days in the scorching sun. James River delivers the Back to Cool special on select John Deere cab tractors. Experience ultimate comfort in a roomy, air-conditioned 3R, 4R, or 5E 3-cylinder series cab tractor. Plus, save a cool $5,000 off MSRP on top of 0% for 60-month financing. Comfort has never been so affordable. Visit JamesRiverEquipment.com/cool for more.
James River Equipment Company, Highway 180 North in Shelby. Hopefully you haven't received a letter from the IRS, but if you have or if you do, come talk with Noah Kay at Numbers Bookkeeping and Income Tax Service in Shelby. Noah Kay is an enrolled agent who can represent taxpayers before the Internal Revenue Service. They can help you with your tax planning, give you tax advice, and help navigate complicated tax rules. No matter your tax problem, Noah Kay can help at Numbers Bookkeeping and Income Tax Service, 707 South Lafayette Street in Shelby. Call 704-484-2783. Online at numbersofshelby.com. They are there for you.
All right, so it is third down and 8. As man comes in motion, and that's 11. He'll get the football. And around the right side, slips a tackle. He's to the 50.
Evan Donaldson.
Donaldson slipped down, or he would have had a first down. So Donaldson takes it for about 7. and it'll bring up 4th down and 2, and I imagine Burns will, it's down to 37 seconds.
Do got a injured Cougar there on the field.
All right, so we'll be right back.
Make this the summer event continues at Marburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Shelby. Now get $3,750 total power dollar bonus cash allowance on the new 2023 Dodge Challenger RT. And get a $4,250 total bonus cash allowance on the 2024 Jeep Gladiator Sport 4x4. Come in for all the details at Marburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1310 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at Marburger Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram.com.
Built upon a solid foundation of cast iron and steel, the Kubota L Series is part of our under 100 horsepower tractor lineup rated #1 for reliability. They feature powerful Kubota diesel engines and easy operation. The durable Kubota L Series. Talk to your local Kubota dealer today to schedule a demo. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Your Kubota dealer is Parker Farm Service, located at 126 Bessie Drive on Oak Grove Road at the Highway 74 bypass in Kings Mountain.
All right, so injured Cougar, looks like it's a cramp, and they're going to run the clock, and the play clock is...
It's about a second off.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's about 4 seconds off. That's going to do it. Burns not going to run another play. That'll do it. Burns 28. Alexander Central 7 on your Mr. Sparky, keep saying that, Wright's Jewelry scoreboard. So Wright's Jewelry, thank you for sponsoring that. And one more time, I want to remind everybody the Wright's Jewelry sale is going to be September 17th, where they'll have extended hours. So make sure you get on over there to Wright's Jewelry. September 17th. I'll talk more about that in the post-game show, and also the Stamey Funeral Home post-game show. We'll have an offensive player of the game brought to you by Parker Farm Service of Kings Mountain. Defensive player of the game brought to you by Main Street Hardware of Lawndale. Cool play of the game brought to you by Shelby Heating and Air Conditioning of Shelby, North Carolina. And the overall player of the game brought to you by S&R Auto Sales of Shelby, North Carolina. One more time, Wright's Jewelry scoreboard. Burns 28. Alexander Central 7 as the fireworks are on full display. We'll be right back in just a few minutes.
Blow it away for good with the new Red Max EVZ 9000 blower with over 1,000 CFMS from Hojo Outdoor Power in Shelby. Now that means it's powerful. Hang on to your hat, batten down the hatches, and blow it away. And now in stock, the new Ferris stand-on blowers. You don't even have to take a step. Make leaf pickup easy this year. Head to Hojo Outdoor Power, 110 Grigg Street in Shelby, off South Lafayette Street. Online at hojopower.net. Like them on Facebook, too. The Chevy Summer Drive event continues at Marburger Chevrolet in Shelby. Hurry in now and get $5,750 total value when you trade in an eligible vehicle on a 2024 Chevrolet Silverado Cab LT. That's 10% below MSRP. And get low 1.9% APR financing on select 2023 and 2024 Chevy models when you finance through GMC Financial. Come check it out at Marburger Chevrolet, 200 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, online at marburgerchevy.net. For over 60 years, Honda Motorcycles of Shelby has been serving this area, and they continue to do so today. Right now, you'll find a good inventory of dirt bikes, plus 150 and up to 450 models of on- and off-road bikes. See the new 2024 Honda Rebel, along with 4x4 ATVs and side-by-sides, including the Pioneer and the Talon, plus Gold Wings and Trikes. And don't forget about their parts and service department. That's Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, 4402 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, online at HondaMotorcyclesofShelby.com. Get the fire you desire on your new backyard grill from Future Energy Company in Shelby. Grilling season is here. Come in and see the line of Napoleon grills. The new Freestyle with a 10-year warranty is only $4.99. And take a look at the Napoleon Prestige with a lifetime warranty. Check out the Big Green Egg and the Primo grills and the Green Mountain Pellet Grill. And the Broilmaster 84XN Grill is now 40% off at Future Energy Company, 130 West Graham Street in Shelby, online at futureenergyco.com. Like them on Facebook, too.
Help! Help! He's back in town!
Yeah, I'm back in town, and this town is going down. It's me, Clint Eatswood, and I can't be stopped. I eat all the wood I see, and there's nothing you can do.
Someone call H&H Pest Control. They'll stop Clint Eastwood.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Stop Clint Eastwood before he destroys your home. Call H&H Pest Control and Waterproofing at 704-482-2847. Online at hhpci.com.
If you're thinking about purchasing a new mower, then plan a trip to Elliott Supply in Polkville. Elliott Supply has been family owned and operated for over 50 years, and they're now one of the largest Skag dealerships. Their business philosophy is short and simple. Take care of the customer with name brands like Skag, Husqvarna, Echo, Steel, and more. Elliott Supply, 2301 West Stagecoach Trail in Polkville. Open Monday through Friday, 8 till 5. Saturday, 8 till noon. Online at ElliottSupplyInc.com.
All right, so let's put it on the scoreboard. 28-7. Burns comes away with the victory. Up there is your Wright's Jewelry scoreboard. And I said I would get it one more time. I want to remind our listeners that Wright's Jewelry is going to have a one-day only, Tuesday, September 17th. A sale, extended hours, 8:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. You could save 30% off stunning styles, receive a free gift with a $500 purchase, and make an additional 10% off when you make a reservation. If you want to book an appointment, call 704-538-7991. So that's their sale coming up Tuesday, September 17th. Again, extended hours, 8:30 to 7. Call today to book an appointment at 704-538-7991. So thank you, Wright's Jewelry, for all your support for Burns High School football. So let's quickly wrap up the action here on this scoreboard, get some players to watch and a cool play of the game, and offensive player of the game, defensive player of the game, overall player of the game. So Matt, go over some of the statistics we had, and brought to you by, want to make sure we thank our folks at Alexander Central. They are the most modern, most efficient stat takers. They've got awesome computer program, so they've been taking care of us on the stats tonight, so we appreciate that.
Start out rushing, got Xavier Wilson, 11 carries, 90 yards, followed by Eli Goodson, 51, Marshall McGowan, 51 yards and a touchdown. Max Davis chipped in 48. Passing, Marshall McGowan, 9 for 11, 174 yards. Receiving, big night, Kenyon Surratt, 4 catches, 125 yards, followed by Graham Morlick, 2 for 27. Leading tacklers tonight, Max Davis, 11 total tackles, 1 sack, 1 tackle for loss, followed by Elijah Goodson, 8 total tackles, 2 sacks. Jacob Tysinger and Xavier Wilson each chipped in 6 total tackles each. So.
Yeah, if you look at the total rushing yards combined, Burns near 240, 250 yards on the ground. So a good night on the ground, but the passing's coming along. You know, Marshall McGowan's 174 yards. So Burns over 400 yards in offense tonight, so just a great job. And we've seen them get better each and every week. So the passing game coming along. Look at that, 9 of 11 from Marshall McGowan. I think it was 6 of 14 last week. This week he's 9 of 11, so great job. And then Surratt, that's got to be our first receiver over 100 yards on the year. And, you know, he was helped by the 2 long catches, one long of 56 yards tonight. So good job by the Burns offense. If you look over there at the defense, rushing, you know, Whitaker, only 62 yards. He had over 200 yards last week. So if you look at Howe with 49, Chapman Mays with 19, that gives you 68. That gives you 130, 137. So to hold this Alexander Cougars offense to 137 yards rushing is a great job by that Bulldog defense tonight.
Absolutely. Front line did well, you know, secondary all over a good game, you know, like I say, for his Bulldog defense.
Yeah, receiving, Millsaps had the 2 big catches both on the same drive, Matt. You know, that one drive, and I actually had that 2 catches. I had him for 47. They had him for 48. You know, if they would have got him a little bit more involved in the offense a little bit earlier, he might have stayed in the game.
Yeah, I'm like you. He kind of reminded me of, in the same kind of stature as, you know, Vaughn, I think, last week from Kings Mountain. So anybody got that big, I'm gonna throw the ball up, back corner, fade pass in the end zone or something.
Yeah, after the sacks were taken out, Alexander Central actually nets 119. So without the sacks, they had closer to, as I said, maybe 137 yards. But just a great job by the Bulldog defense tonight. And passing, Queen was 7 of 15, 82 yards. I just want to talk about Wade Queen real quick. He's a gamer. I mean, he gave everything he had. He's playing a little backyard football on a couple of those drives, running to his right, throwing back to his left, doing everything you tell a quarterback not to do. And that one big catch by Rowe over the middle, that was truly, flag football YMCA style stuff. But just want to compliment that young man's efforts tonight. So great job there by Wade Queen. Did everything he could to keep his Cougars in the ball game. So now that we've done that quick rundown, let's do a offensive player of the game brought to you by Parker Farm Service of Kings Mountain.
Let's go Kenyon Surratt, 4 catches, 125 yards. Had a lot of big plays. Had one called back, what a penalty, but overall good game, Kenyon. Had several good tackles on defense, too.
All right, so your offensive player of the game brought to you by Parker Farm Services, Kenyon Surratt, okay? And defensive player of the game brought to you by Main Street Hardware. Who you got?
Let's go Eli Goodson, 8 tackles, 2 sacks, and 2 of those tackles were for loss, on top of those sacks. So ran the ball good, like I say. Well, we're talking about defense, but like I say, he ran the ball 51 yards as well. But, like I say, 8 tackles, had several hard hits.
Forced a fumble that was not recovered by Burns, but nonetheless did force a fumble as well. So Eli Goodson, 8 tackles, 2 sacks, forced fumble. Great night for Eli, and he is your Main Street Hardware of Lawndale defensive player of the game. So thank you to Main Street Hardware. Now the cool play of the game, I'm going to say, is that 37-yard pass completion to Surratt. Wasn't the long one of 56, but why it was cool, it was deflected, should have been knocked down. Surratt somehow snares it out of the air and turns it into a Falston Pharmacy first down, a gain of 37.
Yeah, great job for sticking with that. Good recognition, for sticking with that play for sure.
And once again, that cool play of the game brought to you by Shelby Heating and Air Conditioning, located in Shelby, North Carolina. And now the overall player of the game brought to you by S&R Auto Sales of Shelby, North Carolina.
Let's go Max Davis. 5 carries, 48 yards, 2 touchdowns on offense. Defense led the team with 11 tackles and a sack and 1 tackle for loss. So, Max Davis doing it on both sides of the ball tonight.
Yeah, did have a pair of rushing touchdowns, as you said, and you led the team in tackles. That's a pretty good night.
Yep.
So his rushing, yes, as you said, he did have 48 yards, but the 2 touchdowns and averaged almost 10 yards per carry. So Max Davis, your overall player of the game, once again brought to you by S&R Auto Sales of Shelby, North Carolina. So that's going to wrap up the Stadium Post-Game Show. Once again, that's brought to you by Stamey Funeral Home of Falston. Next week, Burns travels to Highland Tech. Game will be at Highland Tech. Have fun. You may be sitting on the bank. There's just a little bit of bleachers there. Basically, Matt, it's our football practice field up there. So I was hoping they would move it to a different venue. If we hear anything different, we will let you know.
Hey, it'll build character. That's what I say.
Well, I mean, this is just whatever.
Kind of got to roll with it.
Yeah, we're just We're just going to roll with it. So once again, final score: Burns 28. Alexander Central 7. That's on your Wrights Jewelry scoreboard. Thank you for listening.